Welcome back to The Walk with me, Mercy Munyange. I often talk about the importance of coaching, and today I am glad to be joined by Josephine Kimai, one of my all-time favorite coaches, who has helped me in the past to find out my purpose and forge forward in the walk of life. So contrary to popular belief, coaching is deemed expensive, but there is a value that lies in coaching. Please share with us a little bit more.
So thank you, Mercy. Now you ask, what is the value of coaching? Now, I have been a leader. I have been in leadership positions for a while. And when I did start my leadership journey, coaching was not a norm. Organizations did not invest in coaching. It was a strange thing. What organizations did was training. Now, research has shown that when we train, the results in terms of productivity and performance is an increase in about in the 20s basically. Yeah. But when we add coaching to training, the results actually shoot up into the range of 70s and 80s. So you can see, we can train people and they're trained. And that is what we used to do in my time. And we felt people need to give us results because we have invested and we have taken them into training. But on top of the training, when coaching is added, the results are great. Let me give you an example. Yeah, I have a daughter who is just turned 18, and this young girl is now learning how to drive. And she has gone through driving school, and she's been trained on all the things that are right that she needs to do on the road. So as far as the board is concerned, that young girl is trained. She's trained to drive. But the other day, she now started doing her practicals. And as she's doing her practicals with a coach. And I remember her coming home really excited. And she was like, Ma, I drove today for an hour and I did not knock anybody and I did not cause an accident. And she was really, really excited. And she has been going on and she continues to get better and better and better. And I just want you to think back and imagine if she had started driving just after doing the board, and the theory of driving, the training of driving. Just imagine what the results would have been. Now look at how this young girl has confidence working with the coach showing her or asking her what would be the right thing to do. When would she need to show a signal? When would she need to start braking? And she comes up with the answers and comes up with the actions. Now just look at that and see that indeed there is value in coaching. And I know that the situation in organizations is different from what I have just shared. But we can't get away from the fact that we train people and they theoretically know what to do. And now when they get onto the job and they're doing the job, we then are able to work with them and ask them questions that help them to take that training, go beyond, look at the situation and come up with solutions that would work for them as individuals. The value of coaching is immense. It allows people to go beyond what they know theoretically. It allows people to go beyond what they have experienced, and it takes people deeper to explore the recesses of the situation and come up with wonderful solutions that would add value to their lives, to their teams, and to their organizations.
what is the one skill that a coach ought to have?
Thank you, Mercy. So as you can see with a coach, the skills that are really key for a coach to have is listening. Deep listening, empathic listening, to listen to what is being said, how it is being said, and even more, what is not being said. And then a coach also needs to be able to ask the right questions. Questions that will elicit deep thinking, deep reflection, and solutions to one's own situation. In all the other skills a coach would need, these two are key, because these are the skills that will be used to unlock the potential that lies within the individual. Remember, all the results, all the solutions lie within the coachee. The coach is to unlock the greatness that lies therein.
You say the answer lies within them. Please help us understand what you mean by this.
Now, when we get into coaching, so let's take, for example, somebody who is quite new in a job, and I'm talking about a young person who is quite good, because for them to have come into an organization, they must be good. But they get themselves in the job and they may find themselves stuck, or they're not getting all the results that they're expecting to get. And they would come to you. Now, what is important is that from the very beginning, it be clear why they are engaging you. So they would then be able to articulate the issue that they are facing. So it could be that they have a team, probably a team that has different generations, and they do not know how to engage with the whole team to make sure that they are able to just get the whole team to give them the results that they need to get. So even as we get into this situation, some of the questions would be that I would ask this coachee would be, for example, why are they doing what they're doing? Why are they in the role that they are? Why do I ask this question? It's important for the coachee to be able to articulate what is important for them, why they are engaging in this particular role. It's important for them to be very clear about that.
So, contrary to popular belief, coaching is deemed expensive, but there is a value that lies in coaching. Please share with us a little bit more. How long does coaching take?
So, Mercy, coaching is not necessarily a lifelong exercise. Remember, I said that it's important to be very clear about why somebody is engaging a coach. Now, the coach comes in to help you unlock the potential. That is done for a season. However, during the time that the coaching engagement is on, for example, if you have a coaching engagement for 3 months, it's important to have regular check-ins with the coach. And part of the check-ins will also to discuss the movement that is being seen, the results that are being seen from the engagement that has been discussed during the coaching sessions.
How regularly must you check in with your coach?
Coaching is not a one-off. You don't say that I am going through coaching and you have one session and it ends there. No. Coaching will need to have regular check-ins where we come back to discuss, so what has worked, what has not worked, why has it not worked, and allow the coachee to dig deeper, to help the coach to dig deeper, to allow the coachee come up with solutions that will propel them forward until they get to where it is they would like to go.
Is there a difference between coaching and mentorship?
Now, unlike mentoring, coaching can be a shorter term engagement. A mentorship, on the other hand, is in most cases a much longer engagement, and mentoring does have with itself some aspects of coaching. However, there is a distinct difference with mentoring. When you have a mentor, in many cases, it would be a mentor in an area that you are interested in. So, for example, an engineer would have a mentor who is an engineer. A doctor would have a mentor who is a senior doctor, a specialist in the particular area that they are interested in. And therefore, you will see, because of this kind of relationship, in many cases, the mentor relationship is a much longer relationship. It does have aspects of coaching in it. It does use the language of coaching. It does also employ listening skills. However, with a mentor, sometimes the mentor will share what worked for them in a particular situation. So they would give their experiences. They would suggest certain things that the one who is being mentored needs to do. Whereas in coaching, you are only looking at unlocking the potential that is within the person. All the solutions come from the person. In mentoring, you can actually add your own experience. You can add ideas on how else they could approach an issue. You can give them your own challenges. You can give them your own solutions. You can get to tell them what to do. And I do engage in mentoring also, but then it is very important for us to be very clear about the differences of coaching and of mentoring.
Welcome back to The Walk with me, Mercy Munyange.